So with the announcement of Budokai Tenkaichi 4, I finally have an excuse to show off all my Dragon Ball stuff. Notice the Vegeta watch. So yeah, let's talk about what characters I want in Budokai Tenkaichi 4. While I want the game to go crazy with the roster, I think characters like Luffy, Naruto, and Ichigo, along with every other Shonen Jump character, should sit this one out because while there are official crossovers, this is a Dragon Ball game. At most, I can see Orale being in because she is another character created by Akira Toriyama, and maybe, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Beelzebub, this dude from Sandland, just because, again, another Toriyama creation, and Sandland's getting a CG movie, so it'd literally be pretty easy to just toss him into Budokai Tenkaichi 4 as like an Easter egg character. So obviously, I want all the villains from Dragon Ball Super: Black, Zamasu, Fused Zamasu, Granola, Moro, Gammas 1 and 2, and Cell Max. All these characters would be really fun to play as. Fun fact, I recently learned that the voice actor for Zamasu, James Martyrs, actually played King Piccolo in the really shitty live-action Dragon Ball movie. More obvious Dragon Ball Super characters, we gotta get some Universe 6 reps, plus Kefla. You can't go wrong with Jiren, Top, Dispo, Ribrianne, specifically because I want to beat the shit out of her. Another voice actor fun fact, her voice actor is Veronica Taylor, who is the original voice actor for Ash Ketchum. Kind of threw me for a loop when I heard Android 18 smacking the shit out of Ash Ketchum. Also, for another big kaiju-esque character, I would love to see Anneliza. Duplicate Vegeta, that purple Vegeta that kind of teased Ultra Ego. It'd be really cool for if they bring back Brian Drummond to reprise his role as Duplicate Vegeta once again. And just another one that I think would be pretty fun to play as because his moveset would be really unique, 7-3. And you can't forget about Jocko, the Galactic Patrolman, who's become a favorite of mine during the new era of Dragon Ball. And you can't forget about Miras, who I won't get into because I like his character a lot, and that's a lot more spoiler territory. I would really like to see, I don't know what they're called exactly, but I guess the extended universe characters, or really just video game original characters. Toa, Mira, Fu, and obviously the Supreme Kai of Time, but not this Supreme Kai of Time. This Supreme Kai of Time. I would also like to see a bunch of Heroes characters. I'd like to see Hearts because he does share a voice actor with Dio, and that'd be really cool to see her. And that'd be really cool to have him in Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Xeno Goku, obviously a fan favorite. This Bardock with the mask, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Cumber, Golden Cooler, other hero characters that I'm forgetting. It's hard to keep up with all the Heroes lore because it's just not really available here in the States. We have like one game that's on the Switch and I haven't even bothered looking into it. Can't forget about Shallot and other Dragon Ball Legends characters. I played Dragon Ball Legends for about 10 minutes and then deleted it off my phone because I don't really care about gacha games like that. And if you've never played Dragon Ball Fusions on Nintendo 3DS, you're missing out. That is such a fun game and it's really unique for Dragon Ball. And it also gave us some really cool characters like Grade 8 Broly, Baby Hirudegarn, Ultra Pinich, and Saluza. Not only do I want these characters to be in the game, but it'd be really cool if we also got Dragon Ball Fusions 2. Please. And you can't forget the very obvious one that's in the thumbnail, Android 21. There's plenty of forms for her to use, her moveset's fun, and I'm honestly just waiting for her to be like even more canon than she actually is. I love the character, so I want more of her. Okay, so for the next ones, these you gotta hear me out on. So first up is Isekai Yamcha from That Time I Got Reincarnated as Yamcha. It's just like a single volume fun one shot about a kid who dies and, you guessed it, gets reincarnated as Yamcha. But he is a major Dragon Ball fan, so he uses his knowledge of Dragon Ball to like survive as Yamcha. Honestly, it's such a fun read, and it'd be really funny if his like pre-fight dialogues is just referencing stuff that happens in Dragon Balls. I think it'd be really funny and really cool to see him as a character, especially if he's really overpowered. Up next is Majin Neko. I haven't read Majin Neko yet, but like, look at this little guy. He's adorable. I want Goku mid, specifically because I want to see this screenshot in HD. And finally, there's no chance of this happening. Like, absolutely no fucking shot it ever happens. But it'd be really funny if Goku from the live action Dragon Ball movie was in this game. I think Dragon Ball should take the Godzilla route. With the really shitty first Godzilla movie that came out in the States, they essentially just make it a thing, but just make fun of it constantly. So like, this isn't Godzilla, it's Zilla, and he gets shit on constantly. This isn't Goku, it's Giku. It'd be funny, he could be like the Dan of the game, where he's just the joke character that can't do anything. And if by some miracle of God it does happen, Justin Chatwin should reprise his role as Goku. Well, that about does it for this video for what characters I think should be in Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I've said that so much that I feel like I'm just going numb saying it. Now I gotta put up all this shit, so I guess I'll see y'all later.